we're going to get a delay. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And right away, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen going to throw. And caught by Cooper for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in L.A. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Jackson now. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. So after the INT, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bills getting set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Shakir hauls it in. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. Oh, look at the juke. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. These two teams all tied after 1. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now,
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll run for it with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Allen now on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd have the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this returnable for Sims. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A first down carry for Henry. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Play action. Now Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 27 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, Allen. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. 39 yards there, a big one.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And quickly, they get to the line. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your theme there playing keep away.
first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that one too wide and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle to Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray Davis, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.